we're seeing shocking videos showing off homeless camps out on trash-covered sidewalks, fires everywhere. Even Elon Musk takes to X saying that it's a complete eyesore. Just saying, wow, LA is just a third world country right now. They have tens of thousands of homeless people. And what everyone just doesn't get is Los Angeles has some of the highest taxes. So how in the world are they not paying for all of this? Why is LA asking other people to buy housing for homeless people? I mean, it doesn't make any sense, right? You're paying crazy high taxes and you get Skid Row, you got filthy sidewalks, you got homeless people everywhere. What in the world is going on? LA is a shell of its former self. Look into this video. This is basically what downtown LA looks like. People lighting fires. You got homeless people everywhere. And it's frankly kind of sad, right? It's really sad to see our domestic homeless population looking like this. LA makes a lot of money. There's mansions everywhere. What is happening to all this tax revenue? Why is this even a thing? Guys, if you go to Japan, even China actually, Singapore, if you go to New Zealand, if you go to the UAE, you don't see scenes like this of just straight up fires in the middle of the streets. You just have people sleep on the streets, trash everywhere, drug use. This is just the modern Los Angeles. And this was recently filmed too. This isn't like some old footage. And this is frankly sad. It's scary. And businesses are just leaving. Downtown LA, it's supposed to be a place of commerce, business, and all sorts of people coming here for work and the cultural vibe. But you can't go to downtown LA because it looks like some sort of third world war-torn country. And this is why California is really losing its charm. The state is $40 billion in debts. It lost 75,000 residents in 2023, even though it took in countless of migrants. Now, 2024, I've heard, is even worse because right now we're seeing less and less tax revenue. If you look at the amount of companies leaving, like Tesla leaving, you see mom and pop stores leaving, crime is everywhere, shoplifting is rampant, and this is frankly one of the scariest things I've ever seen. The Los Angeles mayor is now begging people to fund the homeless shelters. This should not be a citizen issue. This should be a state and citywide issue. Why are all these cities asking everyday people to buy homes? Now, the mayor is telling wealthy people to buy housing for homeless people, right? Just like how San Francisco is considering a bill that makes it illegal for grocery stores to leave, and they could easily be taxed and penalized. So this is just very draconian stuff. San Francisco, Seattle, Chicago, New York City, LA, it's so dystopian now. Wealthy individuals pay very high taxes to live in a place like California and Los Angeles. Of course, a state should be the one fixing these issues, but the state just doesn't seem to do anything. And now you also have pictures of this. This is a freeway. This is like a road, but look at this. This used to be just trees and plants and just like fences for like the interstate highway. But now the LA freeway, alongside the road, you got working electricity, a garden, and a barbecue. I mean, what is this? This is like, there's no regulations. It seems like anyone could just simply go into a massive area in LA. They could just open a house, shed, tent, use maybe even free electricity. I mean, this house looks pretty well put together, even have 2 fire extinguishers. But this is like Los Angeles. There really isn't any sort of help from the city. People have to make their own homeless shelters. And basically the whole entire state of California and LA, no matter where you go, even the freeway, you're going to be experiencing this sort of issue, right? Just people building houses. I mean, this is creative. The dude definitely made his own little house with electricity and everything. And kudos to him, he's finally found a place to live, but it doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way where people got to sleep on the streets. People got to build makeshift houses on the middle of the LA freeway just to have a place to sleep. California and Los Angeles is very, very wealthy. They could easily fund some of these projects instead of telling everyday citizens to be the ones buying housing. Right now, LA looks like this. It's very sad. It's depressing. It's dystopian. In other cities in America, like Miami, Austin, Vegas, it's not like this. Sure, there's poor communities, but like this? I don't think so. I think California, LA needs to get its act together because right now, it's not really looking so great.